Chandrayaan-3 to launch today. From Sriharikota, India's third lunar mission, Chandrayaan-3 is set to launch today from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota. The mission will consist of a lander and a rover, which will attempt to soft land on the moon's south pole and explore its surface. Raging monsoon keeps North India on the edge. The rain ebbed in some places in North India and pelted down in others on Tuesday, with at least 7 more people dead and hundreds stranded. Raging waters gushed through villages, towns, and fields, from the plains of Rajasthan to the hills of Himachal Pradesh. State governments stepped up relief and rescue efforts in the affected districts. NATO chief, Ukraine will become member. The U.S. President and NATO Secretary General reaffirmed their support for Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity amid Russian aggression. They also said that Ukraine will eventually join the alliance, but did not give a specific time frame. Russian submarine commander shot dead on morning run. A senior Russian naval officer was killed by an unknown gunman while jogging near his home in St. Petersburg. The officer was the commander of a nuclear-powered submarine that was involved in a deadly fire in 2019. Has Earth reached the Anthropocene epoch? A group of scientists has proposed that the Earth has entered a new geological epoch marked by human impact on the planet. They suggest that the Anthropocene epoch began around 1950, when nuclear weapons testing, plastic pollution, and fossil fuel burning accelerated. Ozempic and Saxenda under investigation in EU. The European Medicines Agency is reviewing 2 diabetes drugs after reports of rare cases of inflammation of the pancreas and bile ducts. The drugs, Ozempic and Saxenda, are injectable medicines that help lower blood sugar and control weight. Pakistan receives $1.2 billion from IMF. Pakistan's finance minister said the country has received $1.2 billion from the International Monetary Fund as part of a $6 billion loan program. The IMF had suspended the program in April 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but resumed it in December 2021 after thousands of doctors in England start longest strike in health systems history. More than 40,000 junior doctors in England have begun a 4-day strike over pay and working conditions. The doctors say they are overworked and underpaid, and accuse the government of failing to negotiate with them. The strike is expected to affect thousands of non-urgent operations and appointments. Ukraine says downed 20 Russian drones, 2 cruise missiles. Ukraine's defense ministry said its forces have shot down 20 Russian drones and 2 cruise missiles near its border with Russia in the past week. The ministry said the drones were conducting reconnaissance missions, while the missiles were aimed at Ukrainian positions. At least 11 killed in building collapse in Brazil. A 4-story building collapsed in the city of Fortaleza, killing at least 11 people and injuring several others. The cause of the collapse is not yet known, but authorities suspect it may be linked to illegal construction work.